So there I was, minding my own business, scrolling through memes of cats wearing hats. Don't judge. It was one of those lazy afternoons where you just want to unwind and laugh at silly things. The internet is a treasure trove of such delightful distractions, and I was fully immersed in it. Suddenly, my phone buzzed. It was him. My heart skipped a beat. You know that feeling when you see a message from someone special? It's like a jolt of electricity, a mix of excitement and nervousness. Maybe he was texting to say how much he loved me, or perhaps he had some exciting news to share. My mind raced with possibilities. Maybe he found a sale on those noise-canceling headphones I wanted? We had talked about them just the other day, and he knew how much I wanted them. It would have been such a sweet gesture. Nope, it was a breakup text. A text! Who breaks up with someone over text? I couldn't believe my eyes. It felt like a punch to the gut. I mean, seriously, have some decency. It was short to the point, and about as romantic as a tax audit. There was no explanation, no closure, just a cold, impersonal message. I reread it 5 times, hoping a magical fairy would appear and rewrite it with a happier ending. Each time, the words stung a little more. No fairy, just a broken heart and a rapidly draining phone battery. It was like the universe was mocking me. I mean, come on, people. Texting "it's over" is like ordering takeout for a wedding proposal. It's lazy, thoughtless, and downright disrespectful. It lacks a certain personal touch. You know what I mean? Breaking up should be done face-to-face with honesty and compassion. It's the equivalent of getting fired by a post-it note stuck to a half-eaten tuna sandwich. It's just not right. We deserve better than that. We deserve respect and dignity, even in the end. The initial shock was like walking into a wall that you didn't see coming, and it hits you so hard that you're left reeling, trying to make sense of what just happened. A wall made of denial, confusion, and a little bit of, did my phone just autocorrect "I love you" to "it's over"? It felt surreal, like a bad dream you can't wake up from. I kept staring at my phone, hoping it was just a glitch. I went through the 5 stages of grief faster than a cheetah on a sugar rush. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance all hit me in rapid succession. Okay, maybe not that fast, but it was a whirlwind of emotions. One moment I was in disbelief, the next I was furious, and then I was pleading with the universe to turn back time. Denial whispered sweet lies like, maybe he dropped his phone in the toilet, or maybe he accidentally sent that text to the wrong person. I clung to any shred of hope that this wasn't real. Anger yelled, "Who breaks up over text? Seriously, who does that?" I wanted to throw my phone across the room, but I knew it wouldn't solve anything. Bargaining offered, "I'll do the dishes for a year if he takes me back." I promised myself I'd change, be better, and do anything to fix this. And then came the desperate texts. Oh, the desperate texts. I typed and retyped messages, trying to find the perfect words to make him reconsider. I bombarded him with messages that ranged from heartfelt pleas to ridiculous attempts at humor. I tried everything from "I miss you" to "Remember that time we laughed so hard we cried?" Come on, babe, was it something I said? I can be less me. Crickets. The silence was deafening. Each minute without a response felt like an eternity. Nothing but the sound of digital silence. I felt so alone, staring at my phone, willing it to light up with a message from him. Even my cat, usually the master of ignoring me, looked up with pity in his eyes. It was as if he understood my pain and was offering silent support in his own feline way. They say heartbreak is best cured by time. Time, they say, heals all wounds, but sometimes time needs a little help. I say it's cured by time and a generous amount of ice cream. There's something about that cold, creamy goodness that just makes everything a little more bearable. My freezer became a graveyard of empty pints, each one a testament to a night spent trying to mend a broken heart. Rocky Road for when I was feeling angry, the crunch of the nuts and the gooey marshmallows somehow matching my turbulent emotions. Mint chocolate chip for the tears, the cool mint soothing my burning eyes, and the chocolate chips adding a bit of sweetness to my sorrow. And cookie dough because, well, cookie dough makes everything better. The chunks of dough were like little pockets of joy in a sea of sadness. I even tried those weird flavors like avocado lime sorbet, just to feel something, anything other than this gaping hole in my chest. It was a strange combination, but at least it was a distraction. Let's just say my jeans started staging a silent protest. The more ice cream I ate, the tighter they got. Every time I tried to button them, it was a battle of wills, a daily reminder of my indulgence. And guess who won? Spoiler alert, it wasn't the jeans. I had to give up and accept my new reality. But hey, at least my taste buds were happy. Each spoonful was a small victory in the war against heartbreak. And who needs a relationship when you have a freezer full of frozen comfort? Each flavor a different kind of solace. Okay, maybe I still needed a relationship, but the ice cream helped. It was a sweet, temporary fix for a deeper longing. My couch and I became intimately acquainted. We were on a first-name basis with the pizza delivery guy. My sleep schedule resembled that of a nocturnal owl with a caffeine addiction. I binged on rom-coms, hoping to learn the secret to winning back a lost love. Spoiler alert! It usually involved a grand gesture, a catchy pop song, and a complete disregard for restraining orders. I also delved into the world of reality TV, where people's problems were always bigger and messier than mine. Watching someone else's relationship implode on national television was strangely comforting. It was like watching a train wreck, except the train was my heart, and the wreckage was scattered across multiple streaming platforms. But hey, at least I was entertained, right? The awkward encounter, running into him and his new friend. Of course, the universe has a wicked sense of humor. Just when I thought I could rock sweatpants and unwashed hair for the rest of my life, I bumped into him at the supermarket while buying discounted ice cream. Don't judge, a heartbroken lady gotta save where she can. And he wasn't alone. Oh no, he was with someone who looked suspiciously like they had just stepped out of a shampoo commercial. I tried to play it cool, the "I'm so over you" look. But my attempt at nonchalance probably resembled a constipated flamingo. We exchanged pleasantries, which is code for "I'm trying really hard not to throw this ice cream at your perfectly styled hair." The blind date from your worst nightmare. My friends, bless their well-meaning hearts, decided it was time for me to get back in the game. They set me up on a blind date. Now, I'm not saying he wasn't a lovely person, he was. For someone who enjoys taxidermy, competitive thumb wrestling, and collecting toenail clippings, it was like the universe took all my worst date fears and combined them into one terrifyingly awkward evening. I spent the entire date trying to subtly signal for help. I'm pretty sure I blinked SOS in Morse code at one point. The only thing more alarming than his stories about stuffing squirrels was the realization that I was starting to find my ex's text message breakup appealing. The X-Files deleting photos and stalking social media. I embarked on a digital detox. Well, a semi-digital detox. I deleted our photos. Okay, I moved them to a hidden folder labeled "Do Not Open," especially not after tequila. I unfollowed him on social media. Okay, I unfollowed and then refollowed him using a fake profile with a picture of a very attractive Labrador. Look, I wasn't proud of it. But hey, heartbreak makes us do crazy things, like stalking your ex's Instagram while wearing sweatpants and eating ice cream straight from the carton. It's practically a rite of passage. The support system: friends, family, and the pizza delivery guy. My friends and family were amazing. They listened to me rant, they brought me comfort food, more ice cream, and they patiently endured my endless loop of him breaking up with me over text stories. They reminded me that I was worthy of love, even if my ex didn't know a good thing when he saw it. And the pizza delivery guy? Well, he deserved a medal for his patience and his uncanny ability to always arrive just as I was finishing my fourth slice. They say it takes a village to raise a child. I'm pretty sure it takes a small army of compassionate friends, understanding family members, and a very patient pizza delivery guy to help someone through a breakup. Lessons learned from love to laughter, eventually. Time, as they say, is a healer. It's also a comedian because looking back, I could find the humor in the heartbreak. The ridiculous texts, the ice cream obsession, the disastrous blind date, they were all part of my journey back to myself. I learned that it's okay to feel sad, to grieve the loss of a relationship, but it's also important to remember that I am worthy of love, even if it doesn't come in the package I expected. And hey, if nothing else, I had some great stories to tell. Because let's face it, heartbreak might be painful, but it also makes for one heck of a story. Moving on, a work in progress, but at least the ice cream is good. Was I completely over him? Not entirely. Did I still occasionally drive past his house hoping to catch a glimpse of him? Maybe, but I was getting there. One scoop of ice cream, one hilarious text from a friend, one day at a time. I was learning to love myself again, to find joy in the little things, and to appreciate the people who truly cared. And who knows, maybe one day I'll even laugh about that text message breakup. But until then, there's always ice cream. A toast to new beginnings. Cheers to healing, humor, and hopefully love again. So here's to new beginnings, to healing hearts, and to finding humor in the most unexpected places. And to all my fellow heartbroken souls out there, remember, you're not alone. We've got this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear the ice cream calling my name. Cheers to that!